Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Spins away from defenders. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's back. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They start this playoff game with a pass. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here comes the opening play of the drive, beginning from the 33. Dropping back, it's back. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. We'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll try the right side on the toss. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just got nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a dart right down the middle. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He'll hand it off. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. And they bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
QB to the tight end for a completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try the left side with a toss. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
This is a great toss play for the 1st down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a 1st down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. Past the 30. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now on the 25. To throw, it's Speck. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. He's found some room at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? So we'll start the 2nd quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Makes it look easy.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Receiver in motion now. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll hand it off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Again, makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Beck. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Pitch point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's got it in the open. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set it for the first down at the 41.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. Kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And throwing again on second and 10. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him. until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hands.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. To throw, it's back. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Good throw to the left, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2 line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's second down and goal now for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the ground, it's Baxter. Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss on second down and 11. Hunter takes the toss and moves to his right. He's in the clear. Here he goes. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him there.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To throw, it's back. Tries to get it to the running back. He makes the catch. Where was the coverage? Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Hurricanes move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the block.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Looking downfield. It's back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13. Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He's looking deep here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's going to bring up fourth down now in their own territory, and the offense is not having a great day. Down big. Pretty soon they're going to have to start taking some risks if they want to try to come back in this game.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He gets loose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll give it to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch it. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance?
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out and pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's McCulley. He's dropped down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Unloads it left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The handoff to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Connection to the right. At the 40. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. It's a flea flicker. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Grabbed in the middle, it's Haynes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll move the tight end. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Makes the grab on the shuffle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Finding open areas. Across the 45. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back to pass. The quick out. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Wolverines. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Good timing on the quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievable.
It's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the top, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. In motion, trying to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Morgan. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense
going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw in that outlet.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Got the 1st down and more. Speeding down the left side. Turning it on at the 20. And he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Michigan, 21. Nebraska, 14.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Looking left. It's complete. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They didn't handle the rigors of a Big Ten schedule very well a season ago, and hoping that they've learned some lessons they can use this year.
I think the coaching staff also thinks, Reese, that they're a more mature team. They have better leadership in the locker room. And, David, they're hoping that that's going to show up week in and week out in what's going to be a brutal Big Ten schedule.
Brutal. And, listen, you're hoping also they got something in their neck, right? Like, you're hoping they want some payback. Right, because that should have left a really bad taste in your mouth a year ago, and you should be ready to get that out, and you should be ready to extract some revenge. So let's see if this team comes out with a chip on their shoulder. A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Flying out to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Quick completion on the out. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hand, it's Johnson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground and cover to pick up the 1st. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Markway. Touchdown, Husker! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got enough for the first. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Makes the grab. It's Morgan. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Turning on the Jets. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Raiola. That pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Quarterback adapting. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that 1st down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got it set up on the outside. Ran through the contact. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Nebraska! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
And trusting your quarterback in these situations is huge, and you could tell they trusted him, and he delivered right before the half, the chance to take the lead and take all the momentum.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Morgan. Trying to make magic with his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to the quarterback. There's the pressure. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Underwood. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Got room at the 35. Wide open spaces. He's loose. Pass attempt. Touchdown, Wolverine. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Direct snap. It's Haynes. He's not going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not... good enough in the trenches so far.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Raiola. Safe completion on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
what's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Johnson. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hunter.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. This crowd knows when to bring it. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Fires on the move. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that.
He'll try to take it back. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw in that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Wolverines are on the move. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted deep in his own end. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
we've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. Now the toss. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, there are a lot of offenses that would decide to just try to plow that football forward in between the tackles. There they went with the jet sweep, trying to catch the defense off guard with their speed, but the defense was having fun.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Your defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Using his feet to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
He's in open space downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Fights off the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Pulls it in. It's Markway. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his...
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The give as they work on that clock. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And the stomping has commenced. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Set to kickoff.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Find some fresh air. Pass mistakes and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Toss to the outside. Breaks the tackle. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. This time he's got his man. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it